think we're being watched.
By who?
That doesn't matter right now. We have to get him back to the TARDIS. There.
Is he going to be okay?
Yes, given some time, he will recover. We just have to let the antidote work its way through.
What was wrong with him?
Well, as far as I could tell, he was exposed to a high level of traxidium. Kind of like radiation poisoning.
What now?
Well, I'm going to go to the ship and try to fix the leak. Why don't you stay here with him? But when he recovers, try to keep him around until I return, okay?
Gotcha.
Where am I? Where is it? Where is it?
It's okay, it's okay. You're safe now.
What did you do with it?
What did I do with what? What are you talking about?
The dimensional stabilizer.
The what?
I mean the stabilization unit for the engine. Without it... Oh, my head.
Here, sit back down. The professor will be back soon. I'm sure he can help you find it.
Professor?
Yes, this is his ship. I'm Simone.
Captain Benjamin Lesko. Is this a TARDIS?
Yes. You've heard of it?
The machine of the Time Lords. I've heard stories about it, but I've never actually seen one. Where is the professor now?
He went to your ship.
My ship? Why did he go to my ship?
To fix the engine, or something, to stop the traxidium leak.
Leak. So that's why I couldn't stabilize the engine core.
Stabilize the...
I need to get back to my ship.
Don't worry. The professor will be back soon. I hope.
Traxidium poisoning. Extreme tissue damage. This would go there, and this would have to go over here. And that is not supposed to be like that.
taking too long. I need to get back to my ship.
The professor doesn't want you to leave until he gets back.
He would. They sent him here, didn't they?
Who?
The Time Lords.
No, we got stuck in a time loop and had to land near its source.
My ship.
Yes. What happened anyway? What made you crash here?
I don't know. I spent most of my time on the bridge. Until
Until what?
one by one the crew began to disappear. And for those of us who were left, our duties doubled. And that's when the sickness started.
From the engine leak?
And that makes sense. But like I said, my main priority was the bridge. I must not have been affected as much as the rest of the crew. I wish there was more I could have done, but by the time the attack started, it was too late.
I'm sorry to hear that. Who attacked you?
See, that's the thing. No one ever saw him. It was like fighting ghosts. And then the sickness started, and we began to fight each other. I managed to lock myself on the bridge, and I almost got us back. But then my first officer, Lieutenant Sterling, he broke onto the bridge. He tried to shoot me. He missed, obviously. But he hit the main controls to the ship. And then...
And then you crashed here. Do you remember leaving your ship?
I remember going to the engine room to see if it was salvageable. There was some weird alien technology attached to it, so I took a piece of it.
The stabilization unit?
Yes, without it, those things couldn't steal the Traxidium. I ran, but I didn't get very far.
We found you about 200 feet from your ship.
Thank you very much. But we need to find that device and fix the Traxidium leak before it's too late.
We have to wait for the professor.
You can wait here if you want to. I'm going to find that device.
You mean this one? Don't worry, it's safe. It's a bit bruised, a bit busted, but a few minor adjustments and it's as good as new. Good to see that you're up and about, Captain. How do you feel?
I'm fine, yes, but...
We have no time to waste. We have to get back to the ship and fix that leak once and for all.
Captain Lesko was just telling me about how his crew disappeared and how everyone got sick.
Yes, I saw one of the bodies. Traxidium poisoning. Affects the mind. But it's good to see that you weren't affected that much, Captain.
Yes. Fortunately, the leak didn't affect the bridge that much.
But what's left of it? It looks as though someone blasted a hole right through the main console.
Yes, that was my first officer, Lieutenant Sterling. He got sick and tried to kill me.
What are we going to do now?
We're going to take this equipment back to the ship and try to fix the leak. There's also some nasty-looking creatures that are trying to stop us.
The ghosts?
Ghosts? No, they're dimension jumpers. I think they're from the Klingonar Empire. Presumably they're after the Traxidium.
So they're the ones killing off my crew? And stealing our engine's power supply? But why?
Well, Traxidium is very rare in their dimension.
What's it used for?
Well, the same thing it's used for in this dimension. But it can also be used to fuel war machines that have the capability of destroying entire planets. And, in some cases, time travel.
Kind of like the Time Lords, right?
No, they're a warlike civilization. The Time Lords, well, we are more observers. The protectors of time. We've been trying to stop the Klingonar Empire from coming into our dimension for centuries. So we must stop them from getting any more Traxidium.
Shouldn't we get going then? Before it's too late?
Yes. If we can get to the ship, we can fix it.
What about those things? I mean, how are we going to stop them?
Well, I have an idea. I'll explain as we go. Come on. Take to the dimensional stabilizer and get to the ship. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
But they'll kill you!
Well, I'll be killed if you don't get to that ship and stop the leak. Now go!